Alright folks, in this video we're going to be taking a look at some of the Android Gladiator games. So we're going to have 3 games that we're going to check out, and as usual these are not going to be very big games. They're mostly niche games that I wanted to check out and show off on the Shield Tablet. So the first game we're going to be trying out is Gladiator. Take a note that all of these videos I'm going to be doing a straight view, a physical view, and a direct view, so you can switch to either one. So let's get right into it. Gladiator. This game came out a long time back. It's not a new game by any means. And the really interesting thing about this Gladiator game is, first of all, it's a paid game. It does have some in-app purchases, but it's a paid game, so you can play it from beginning to end without using in-app purchases. And let's just go into the game first. So you're going to notice that the graphics are very much similar to Borderlands, and the art style has this cartoony look to it. Not cartoony, but like graphic novel kind of look to it. And it's very interesting. I mean, it looks great. This is running everything on high, so you can see the motion is pretty smooth. It's running at about 50 frames or so, 53 frames per second. So playing this game it's not that hard. It uses the fingers to swipe and attack, and it uses a hold button to move. So as you can see, when I swipe left, right, up, up, and down is a kick. So these are your attacks to get your opponent as far away as possible, so that you can continue doing your swipes and attacks. You also have a stamina button on the top, or a stamina meter I mean, which basically shows your character's ability to move fast or slow. Depending on how much stamina he has, it will affect how he does his moves. You have your power attacks. You can lift up weapons from the floor anytime you want. In fact, I want to show you that. So let's just walk around a bit, and there are also traps. As you can see, that's a trap over there. If I can get this dude to come over here. Oh my god, I got tapped. No. Alright, that was pretty bad. I screwed up. So I'm going to just switch to the direct view. You can get a better view of what this game looks like. And let's take it from there. Alright folks, so here we are in the direct view. And I'm just gonna go back in where I was so you can get a better idea of. So here we are back again. If you played games like Infinity Blade, the combat mechanics should be quite similar to that. So as you can see, the motion is pretty easy. It's not difficult. The movement can be a little bit clunky, but not too harsh. You can also do a power attack and go. It does have dismemberment, so you can chop off people's heads and arms also, I believe. You have to hold the shield icon to move around. And once there's an enemy that you want to attack, you have to just tap on him. Surprisingly, this game has quite a bit of story in it, quite a bit of cutscenes in it, which keeps the game interesting, and you kind of want to go through with it because the art style and I think the characters also pretty interesting. Sure, they're not as deep as like some console games, but for a mobile game, this is very, very good. I wish I could play this with a controller, but doing that would be very difficult because it uses... Whoa, did you see that? That was awesome. This is not awesome. Not awesome at all. Move back, move back! Alright, dodge this guy. So I'm pretty low level right now, and I can't really show you some of the cool stuff that you can do. You can ask the crowd to give you some stuff which would help you defeat these enemies, like health, weapons, so on and so forth, depending on how well you're playing. And you progress in there. Oh, that's a boss. So very good graphics, very good look to it. Runs really smooth on the Tegra K1 as is expected. Oh my god. The movement, as I said, is fine for most part, but it does get a bit clunky. I wish they had proper joystick controls, you know. But I guess it's designed the way it is. So let me show you the menu. So this is your workshop menu, and you have all the weapons you can buy, the upgrades you can get. You can even sort them by swords, maces, spears, shields, armor, helmets, and so on and so forth. So pretty much a good varied selection that you've got there. Some in-app purchases, not very necessary, but you know, I think the game is all in all well balanced, and you guys should definitely check it out. There's a free version of it also available on the App Store. So yeah, this is Gladiator. Thank you for watching this one, and let's go on to the next one. So here we're going to be seeing Rage of the Gladiator. Now, an interesting note about this game actually came out for the Nintendo Wii U, and it was later ported onto Android. A very interesting Gladiator game. I'm not sure if many people have heard about it, but this game is really cool. So the whole game takes place from a first-person perspective. It does have its and bits of stories. It does have good voice acting in it, and some interesting upgrade mechanics too. So I'm just doing this in the tutorial mode because it might show you some of the basics, and you'll get a better idea of what this game is about. So as you can see, the graphics, once again, this game really outshines almost everything, including Gladiator when it comes to graphics. As you can see, very clean looking textures, like a gritty novel kind of look to it. Has some voice acting. So your attacks are pretty similar. You have your dodges, which you tap on the left and right part of the screen, and you have your swipes and other gestures to do the attack. You have a block button. You also have a jump button. That's pretty cool. It does have a combo meter, and I really enjoyed playing this game. I mean, this game, I actually bought this game on my Nvidia Shield Tablet, but I have enjoyed the heck out of this game. And something really cool is the enemies always get harder throughout the rounds. They get different weapons, and you can see even the look of the arena changes. So I'm going to switch into direct view mode so you can look at it better, since the lighting is not that great. And let's go in there. So here we are in the direct view mode, and as you can see, the graphics, once again, they look really sharp, really well made. And that was a combo. And you can see that this guy, his attacks really do vary a lot, depending on how well or bad, good or bad you do. Oh, whoa. You see, he's become into a giant monster. Pretty big. Whoa. I can't even see his face. Pretty much just attacking his legs. Oh. This is one of those games where you should pretty much spam your attacks as much as you can if you want to succeed. And he's become small again. And that's a special. Cool. Really cool. Very cool. Definitely, if you're a Gladiator game fan, you should definitely check this game out. I mean, I don't think, when it comes to Gladiator games on the Google Play Store, I don't think it gets any better than this, if you're a fan of first-person Gladiator games. So you have your perks. This is your perk menu, and you can see you have a bunch of things you can do. You have your critical strike, you have, what's this one, aerial assault, You also have deadly hits, which is another, I believe it's a combo, and you have to use your gems. This game is pay. I got this free, but I'm not sure if it's. I'm not really sure if this is like a pay-to-win sort of game. It doesn't look like it because you can earn a bunch of stuff. You can earn most of the stuff, and considering it was a Wii U game, I don't think it's all pay-to-win. But you do need to use some diamonds and stuff, and I think that's only extra, but okay. Let me just show you a little bit more of what you can do. Your skills, I have already shown you that, so let's just move on to a level and fight this really crazy looking guy. And here we go. Very, very solid sound effects. I mean, this game is built really well. The controls are quite easy, the swipes are fine. You can't play this with a controller unless you're using tin core to map your keys, so on and so forth. But yeah, so this is Rage of the Gladiator, and you guys should check it out if you're interested in first-person Gladiator games. So thank you for watching this one, and let's watch the next one. Alright folks, this is Gladiator True Story. I don't know why it's called True Story, but that's the name. I found this game on the Google Play Store, just looking around. I randomly stumbled upon it, so I wanted to show it off. It's a small game, but very cool when it comes to Gladiator-style games. You are in an arena, you fight bad guys, you get upgrades thrown to you by the audience, and what I found interesting about this game is the simplicity of it. And the blood. This game has a lot of blood, as you can see. Limbs just go flying off everywhere. It's a wave-based mode, so you have your enemies that come in waves and you can kill them. The amount of blood is just crazy. So I'm going to just switch into direct view so that this gives you a better look at the game. I just wanted to show you what it feels like when you're holding it and playing it on the tablet. So as you can see the blood, it's crazy. So let's just go ahead and switch in there and I can show you better what's going on. Alright folks, so here we are in the direct view mode of Gladiator True Story. The movement controls in this game are a bit clunky, but I think that's okay because it doesn't matter as much because it's mostly a wave-based survival thing, and you don't have to do anything too fancy. Most of the upgrades come in the form of boxes, which you can just crack open and use them to kill enemies. The blood does look a bit silly, but it's still interesting, you know. I mean, at least they try to do something different with it. The limbs are... The blood is just silly because even though you are not really fighting everywhere, the blood just kind of... Oops. I lost track of me. Whoa! Got an upgrade. The camera can be a bit iffy too. But considering it's a free game, I don't really want to hold it. It's fun to play. Some games are games that you just want to have fun with. You know, you don't want to focus too much on the technique. I mean, look at the fire attack. This is so stupid, but it's fun to use. It's really fun. Whoa! Break that chest open. More upgrades. And as usual, you have your mini bosses that kind of show up in the middle. Got a nice shield over there. And more swords. So if you're looking for a Gladiator game just to kill some time with, if you're sitting in the airport or on the train, and you just want to shut off your brain, this game is excellent to do that. You know, it's not perfect, but it's pretty excellent because it gives you that fast-paced action whenever you're on the go, and you can just play a little, shut it off, you know, get some upgrades, see your progress. Very cool. Nice little small game, not a big download either. Graphics are serviceable, they're not great, but I think this game is aiming to be silly, and I think it reaches that goal quite well. You know, if it wants to be a silly Gladiator game, it is silly and it's fun, definitely fun. Just try to look past some of the control mechanics, like the movement is a bit stiff and the animation, but otherwise it's a great game. So this is my look at Gladiator True Story, and thank you for watching this video. If you like it, go ahead and like it. If you dislike it, go ahead and dislike it. But as always, thank you for watching.